That's over.
I like if it was universal. Everybody,
No, heavens no.
Only Chaz.
He writes checks.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
He puts you on the show, baby.
Absolutely not.
It's funny when we get PC real quick.
So what do you think, DC, man? We missed you, man.
Start fixing their ties on their t-shirts. Oh, what are you guys talking about? This is insane.
No man,
We missed you, DC.
the road has been killing me. I'm glad to be back, man. I'm glad to be. I was missing you guys.
Man, road is torture, man.
You say it's torture?
Yeah.
It's a lot, bro. But
You can't be doing
they
that
need
to
me
your-
out there.
You can't be doing that to your water mid conversation.
They need me. They need these jokes. One must do what he has to do. It's not an easy job, man. It's not an easy job.
Yeah,
But they need me out there.
Finish a 70-point game. You know, man, I had to do what the team needed me to do to get this
They need
win.
me to do to get this victory, baby. No, but it's good to be back, man. It's not the same. I don't like zooming in. It's not my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Zoom in. I like to put somebody in here with y'all. So zooming in, I still don't. You're there, but you're not there.
Right.
We
I'm
thank
just-
you for lack.
When I'm zooming in, I'm just waiting for y'all to finish, stop talking, so I can let me chime in like double dutch.
You be acting like we don't see you moving around on the screen.
I be getting antsy.
No, that's good. How many how many shows did you do in the last 2 weeks? Or how many different cities? You were gone for 2-3 weeks?
Bros, I've been going for about 3 weeks. Brody been adding crazy shows. We've been doing. This is a rare
They
occasion.
did
where we're adding-
Colorado again.
Went back to Colorado, did 2 theaters there. We went to Colorado Springs, Denver, but we went to, I think we were in wherever we were.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. We did like 9 shows, and he tied the record. The only person who did that many was Matt Rife, and Marlon tied him. So him and Matt Rife tied with the most shows ever.
And that's wild. Did y'all
On
do
a
any
weekend.
Sunday shows?
We
Because
did
I know
Sunday.
Sunday.
We did 2 shows on a Sunday.
Sunday's no cursing, no liquor, right?
What?
I thought
I came out like biatch.
I thought Pennsylvania was like one of those real religious states. Where,
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Maybe a
I
Utah
can't
or something.
imagine Pittsburgh being
Yeah.
that kind of
It used to
blue
all the
collar
liquor
town.
stores
Yeah, they
close on
super. They
Sundays.
Pittsburgh. Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. They like
No, there's niggas there.
hard working.
No, I just mean like
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah,
go
they
crack
work
a brew
real hard.
after, watch the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the Steelers, they drinking beer on
Yeah.
Sunday.
It's just like New York. At stores, you can't buy liquor on Sunday.
in
But
New York.
Yeah, in New York, you can't go to the store and buy liquor on Sunday.
I did not know
You
that.
go to the club and the restaurant, but you can't go to the liquor store. That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, same in
Never knew
Pennsylvania.
that.
Just keep you poor people
I did
sober.
not know that, bro.
Yeah, it's one of them Bible Belt states.
No, they was drunk as hell in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, They was drunk there. We did a 3 p.m. show on Saturday, and they was drunk there.
That's the best time to do it.
Yeah, they was drunk
A
there.
good afternoon. You got
Mhm.
plenty of time to recover for work in the morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
They could just
Pop
leave
a
their
beers.
kids in the car. Don't got to
Mhm.
get a sitter for the night.
Yeah.
Leave the kids at church.
Nah, leave them at the McDonald's little play area.
Leave them.
Yeah, just leave them. Go ahead. It's gated in.
If you see strangers stuck in a ball pit, you'll be fine.
Do they still have those
I don't
playpens?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have to be super contaminated by like a known thing.
Absolutely.
It's
Ain't
known
no-
to injure your child. They got the plastic slides still that get
Mhm.
real hot.
I think they got rid of the ball pit in Chuck E. Cheese though.
That
It
was
was
the best part of
nasty.
Chuck
That
E.
was the
Cheese.
best part of it. True, but still, it's still the best
There
part.
was always a
about it.
kid that
They still got them at the Discovery Zones and all those things.
They do?
Yeah, because we've gone to them kids' birthday party. Them kids be all in the balls.
Do they have an adult big ball thing?
what?
I'm assuming.
Like a playland
no.
for adults.
Yeah, Sky Zone.
But do they
would
have the
be
balls
equivalent.
there?
The ball pit though.
Well, they have the block pit, so adults don't
Yeah.
get to dive in the ball. Sorry,
We can dive in the block pit.
the block
Yeah,
pit.
I've
But they
been-
don't have the balls.
No, I don't think so.
Actually-
I don't know. They might.
Sky Zone. No, they have dodgeball. They have the big block pit.
Oh, you're talking about specifically Sky Zone.
Yeah.
Sky Zone.
Oh, okay.
They gotta
No, they
have a
don't- they don't
place
have
where
it.
adults have the balls we can dive in.
Probably somebody's late night party.
Yeah, I gotta do it now.
Diddy's house. Come to the bag.
Yo ass.
What's the
Oh,
ball-
they got a ball
They got a ball
pit.
pit. I want to go back to my childhood That was the best part of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
The ball pit.
That was fun.
Nah, I knew it was nasty in there. I always had little siblings in diapers, and they go play in there, and then they come back, and that diaper be missing. Like, what? Fell off in the ball pit.
We knew the ball pit was nasty, but so
We
what?
knew germs.
The
When
whole
you're a
place-
little kid,
the
germs didn't
tube
matter.
smelled like piss.
I never
So-
thought about it as a kid. I was just
Yeah, I was
going
just playing.
down, splashing balls, face first in the balls,
And
baby.
then go back up and do it again.
Yeah, it was great
He was
time.
hiding underneath the balls.
Mhm.
Oh, she said there's one in Detroit called Jump Zone.
Oh, jump
Similar.
zone?
It
There
sounds
you
like a
go.
bootleg Sky Zone.
Yeah, that does something.
Jump Zone, bounce house.
It was like that name was taken already. Damn, they got Sky Zone.
Liquor stores are open on Sundays now in New York.
In New York? Look at Craig putting out these falsified.
No, it's now. You see them say now.
Oh.
But how long's now?
Yeah.
It,
Craig,
it,
come on.
it might have been a rule for like the last
It's
10 years.
yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't
Craig,
know.
like
No,
back in
that's
You a
now.
LA, you a LA kid, bro. You ain't in New Yorker no more, man.
Back in New York, 1970, we couldn't have liquor. 1970.
At a prohibition.
They be changing laws.
Oh, that's why? Okay. I never knew that. How can you make New York not drink?
It was son because they drink every other goddamn day.
I get
We could
like
take
a
one
small
off.
town or
Yeah, I
this,
get
but
a
New
Utah,
York, yeah.
Colorado.
They was holding
But
on
New
to
York seem like
old
they make their
laws.
own rules. This the mob, baby.
There's like some places out here get to stay open till 5 in the morning because they go Godfather then liquor license. But usually most of the spots you can't drink after 2. Everything has to be
In
gone.
LA,
There's
yeah.
very few spots that's till 5 in the morning. Just like in New York, now they have less spots that's open till 6 in the morning.
Oh yeah, because
Back in the day,
when
you used to go.
when y'all first started taking New
Look,
York,
she
we
said
was
for the
up.
past 10 years or so. Craig ain't been
Yeah,
back.
that's
Craig
wild.
ain't no
That's
New
just
Yorker.
yesterday, man.
Craig ain't no New Yorker, man. Because when he said it, I was like, I've been in New York. I'm pretty
I know
sure.
Sunday I could got
I'm
a
pretty sure I
beer
got
or
a bottle on a
something.
I
Sunday.
got draws older than that. Come on, that's just yesterday.
I'm gonna read y'all an article I found very disturbing.
Okay.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Yes,
What
this,
you got?
this is
better
Anna
disturb me.
Obregon is a Spanish actress and television host who sparked major controversy
She fine?
after announcing that she had become a mother through surrogacy using the frozen sperm of her deceased son. The
I'm
baby-
sorry. Wait.
She had became a mother through surrogacy using the frozen sperm of her deceased son.
Yeah.
The baby girl was born in March of this year, making Obregon both the legal mother and biological grandmother of the child.
Yeah.
The actress explained that the decision was made to fulfill her son's last wish as he stored sperm samples. I'm sure it was not for
I
you.
want to get you
Yeah,
pregnant,
like-
mama.
The news triggered debates surrounding the ethical and legal boundaries of surrogacy, which is prohibited in Spain. Also, this is not
That's incest.
Like immediately.
Legally, that should
But-
have been illegal.
I guess
You're
techni-
saying it's not incest?
No, no,
So
I'm
they
saying
didn't smash, but
But still,
Yuck.
right?
That's-
Your sperm in your mom.
and your mom. But the
Yeah.
dude was dead. I'm sure he wouldn't have been like, this is for you,
yeah,
mom.
you wanted it. Somebody you couldn't find it.
That
This
has to
ain't
be.
this
That's
for you.
That is
Use
incest
it.
on a certain level.
On every level.
She's the mother and biological
That's gross.
grandmother of her daughter, granddaughter.
I thought incest was illegal because of
Inbreeding.
the medical
Birth
birth
defects.
defects.
Yeah, that child is probably gonna have some.
Not
But-
be-
Wait, how old is the baby now?
She said, well, if this article is accurate, it's March. It was just March.
Oh, just happened.
Yeah, but also I've read this before because I had to see how many instances and I forgot what it is now. How many instances does incest mess up or deform? It's not all that often as like we think immediately like some kids come out normal, but
Really? I mean, yeah, I'm sure they do.
yeah, but it's not like. But it's a
What do you
higher
call normal?
chance. You know, like you
Eyes
see
a
all them
little close
England, all them
together.
everybody from England, all those.
Yeah.
Fucked up looking,
God
bro.
damn, that's years and years of incest.
That's
that is
cousin.
Yeah, but that's generational.
Like Prince Charles and them.
Yeah, bro, they
Yeah.
look like that for a reason,
Yeah,
Blood just don't turn blue.
bro. And then Diana was lucky she got in there because them other kids would have been fucked up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look halfway.
They went
normal.
left quick though. You're like, oh, she
Yeah,
has some
they-
handsome ass
Yeah,
kids.
they didn't
damn.
age well.
Then they just went.
That one
left.
went bald. He didn't look good anymore.
All the
He
Charles.
started-
He started looking like the other side.
All the
started
Charles
looking like his
came
dad.
out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yo, this is what happens, bro. But I saw the article and I was like, ain't no way she thought this was a good idea. Because her son never had any kids. But why'd you choose yourself?
Because she probably always wanted her son. She probably had one of them weird.
I gotta hear this
relationships.
audio tape. This you can't just tell me he said this. You gotta show me.
Is she not going to jail for that? Like, isn't that some sort of like?
So I don't
crime?
know exactly what's happened since then, but that is. But it said it was illegal in Spain to do the I think surrogacy in general.
I would think.
Oh,
Your
Well, I don't know
doctor-
if it was a surrogacy that was illegal. I don't think it said specifically it was a surrogacy or the idea of incest. Because I'm sure incest is illegal, correct?
I don't think it's
Yeah, I
I
believe
illegal.
think,
so.
I think it is illegal.
morally,
I don't
at
think
least,
it's illegal
No, no, I
morally,
think-
but I
I
don't
think
think it's
it's-
illegal. I
I
don't think
think
it's
it's
a
a law.
crime.
It is a crime. I know in the United States it's a
Yeah.
crime.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's a crime.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
Is it okay?
Yeah, you can't be doing that shit.
My Google gonna be like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you better not get pulled up on a RICO. They gonna go through your phone. And be like, "Ah."
Is your daughter okay? Come
I think I
on,
saw like an
dude.
episode on Cops, and they caught this.
That's where you fact check it. I think I saw this episode.
This dude was banging his mom or something, and cops came in and caught him, and he just stormed out. He was like, "Man, fuck this!" And he just walked out, but they didn't arrest him.
It's illegal, and incest is illegal in all 50 states.
Okay.
However, there can be variations in the specific relationships that are prohibited, and some states have exceptions to the rule. Gotta
Like
be in the
third,
South.
fourth
I think it's
cousin
like
and stuff
second,
like
third
that.
Gotta be.
cousin.
It says consensual
Utah.
incest between adults 16 or older is generally fine, and of course, is criminal against
Minors.
Underage.
Yuck.
of course.
Yucky, yucky, yuck.
So what does it say about the consensual part?
What cousin you trying to
No,
smash?
I just never knew. I want to know facts. If we're gonna be talking about this stuff, I want to know facts. I'm not trying to smash each other.
details?
No, I want to know facts,
I
bro.
got a family reunion coming up, and
No, not at all.
Come on, baby, it ain't
No,
illegal.
I want to
she
know.
is fine.
No, I just
He's
want to know
texting the
facts.
cousin group chat right now. We back on,
You
baby.
gotta crazy. I'm saying sometimes we don't be saying facts. Craig literally said we can't have alcohol. We
I
gotta
did
have
say
facts.
that, but it was true. But just
Well, the
past
truth is 10 years later. I'm
ago.
thinking now.
Here's the thing: is that who cares if the alcohol is 10 years later? You're like, I need to know what's the truth today.
Yeah, right.
DC said this is important.
It's important. It's the facts.
I don't know.
Yeah, just curious. If we're talking, we got to be responsible with what we give out there to these people.
Yeah, everybody should do your own research,
Yeah.
anyways, of anything.
Ain't nobody gonna do that shit.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why you
No,
get to
they'd rather
believe
just
whatever
yell
we
at
tell
us.
you.
Oh, I've been watching all types of news in these cases. One person says one thing, another person says another, then the court says this, and you're like, "Wait, people are going off these
It's
two
so
facts."
many different things, bro. This day and age, there's
People
so many
crazy,
different
bro.
things.
People want to be upset now. I noticed that. Like people just got mad at us on our podcast.
For what?
Flipped out
Why?
for talking about if you had an unattractive daughter, right?
Uh-huh.
That shit got an algorithm that wasn't our fans. Nigga. It's the most views we've ever had.
What'd you guys say?
But it's in
That's
angry
probably
women.
stuff you shouldn't say.
No, we
Say
didn't.
it.
It wasn't even crazy. And it's going. People were going off, and so Gary's in there fighting with everybody back. I'm like, you know me. I'm like, nigga, y'all could be stupid. I'm good.
Oh, Gary's in the comments.
Oh, he's in there.
Ain't no point
He's
of
having
being
a
in the
good time
comments.
too.
Oh, okay.
And one girl said, he's like, did you watch the episode, the full episode in context? She was like, I don't need to see anymore. I was like, okay, well, you're making a choice to be willfully. You want to be upset.
Yeah, you
So-
choosing ignorance.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's really talking with these people.
Yeah, he does it in a very strategic, way.
That's a very smart dude.
But
When I'm in the comments, I just want to make you mad.
yeah,
I don't want to make sense. I want to confuse things
yeah. So they're just
because they're not gonna. It doesn't matter what you say.
I've
no.
never been in the
People want to
comments.
be upset.
Yeah,
when you sit there and say, "Well, we explained it in the full episode. I don't need to see anymore." You want to
You
be
like-
mad. You don't
exactly.
want because you
Right.
know if you watch the full episode, you're gonna have to walk back what you said. So you're just like, "No, I'm just gonna stay here." And the thing is, the clip isn't even bad if they stay to the end of the clip.
What's the clip say?
They watched the caption, nigga, and just got mad.
Oh, they just go off the caption.
Oh
and get
yeah,
mad.
absolutely. You can tell somehow it turned into colorism. We didn't say nothing about black men need to. I mean, it goes in crazy.
Uh-huh.
It went crazy. So it's that.
There's a lot of
That
people.
must have triggered some
Yeah, they're like,
Ugly
I'm
dog.
the
ugly people.
I'm
So-
the ugly daughter. That's
So when you see the comments, you see that all it is trauma dumping.
yeah, you
All
must have-
these women, and unfortunately, it's a lot of black women, and they're
Oh, it's a
upset.
lot of black women.
They're upset
Oh.
at what happened to them in their childhood,
Y'all
whether being called
RG3s.
ugly or whether because how it turned into black men. But we were like, what are you talking about? Like Gary threw me a fake scenario. What would you say if your daughter came home and said people said I'm ugly? That was a fake scenario. Somehow it turned into black men versus black women.
Oh,
all their trauma shit came out.
I thought it was. I know my daughter's ugly.
No.
Now, how do I feel about it? It's like,
And the
oh.
crazy part is the conversation started with unrealistic beauty standards for women. So we were on the women's side in the full episode. And then Gary was like, what would you do if you had an ugly daughter? And so that's how we went down. And of course, we making jokes and stuff like that.
Right.
But the end result was like, don't worry about what people think. But they didn't care about none of that.
So they got mad just at the question.
They saw,
what would you do if you had an ugly
this
daughter?
is a weird convo. Why are you sexualizing your daughter? Who the fuck said that? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
But it was just, but when you see the comments, it's their own. When I was 6, I got called. Okay, ma'am, you got to go
now
to therapy.
you're giving us your personal.
That don't
stuff.
have nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
We comedians
And you
joking
didn't
about
grow out of it.
fictitious kids. Yeah, and it's like
Sexualizing and commenting on someone's looks aren't the same.
it's
thing.
not the same thing at all.
It's
not
not
even close.
like, oh, I want to hit that. You be like,
Yeah.
like I don't like when people are like, oh, she's gonna be a knockout when she's older. I'm
Yeah.
like, now we're in a different realm. If
Exactly.
you go, oh man, your daughter's so cute, great. That's zero issues.
But wait till she get
yeah,
older.
yeah. When you
That's
start
fucking-
talking about
once you
future
start
shit,
planning,
that's
it's
when I
like-
go like,
Yeah.
hey nigga.
That's weird, bro.
That becomes weird. Now
Yeah.
we're in weird territory.
Well, we've heard that our whole lives. Like, oh,
you're gonna need a shotgun.
You gonna-
all that
yeah.
kinda-
He's gonna be, but
he
they
gonna
do
be
it.
a
They do
lady
it.
killer.
Yeah, they do it to boys all the time.
Right.
He's gonna
Better
be
lock
so
your
handsome,
daughters
he's
up.
You know?
Yeah, right,
Damn,
exactly.
I remember my mom checked a lady for that one time. I'll never forget that shit. That's the first time I really seen my mom. Like, she's like, "Don't be talking about my son like that." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's a lot, bro. It's a
That
lot.
It was like when I reached when I started getting like older,
yeah.
like right before you grown, but like you your high school.
I
age.
saw-
that must have been a mama hoe friend.
There's a-
Nah, she was
Everybody
just
had a
like
mama hoe friend.
my mom. Just as the first time I seen her like really be like protective.
Y'all never had a mama friend say weird shit to y'all like that? Like, when he get
Yeah.
older, you better keep him away from me.
Not keep him away from me,
Good
but
Lord.
like,
I'm
Jesus
Saying
Christ.
They go in.
That's a lot.
That's
very
a-
pedophilic
that's a lot
right
of
there.
lot.
What you said.
I'll give you the last number when you turn
Craig been
18.
molested.
You were touched, Craig.
Like, damn, his
you were
6
touched on,
numbers.
bro.
Craig
Shit.
been molested, man. I'll watch him.
Keep him away from me is aggressive
He's
as
15.
fuck.
He's fine.
Y'all didn't have to wash your dick after dinner?
Now go upstairs and watch your dick.
Jesus.
My hands? No.
No. Go upstairs and wash your dick for dinner.
I hate to say it, but it's true. It feels more normal when a woman says that about a young man than when a man saying that to a young girl.
I think at the end of the day,
It's all not right or whatever.
no, it's
but
not. But the double standard is because at the end of the day, they feel like we can protect ourselves.
Exactly.
That's why.
We're gonna grow up to be able to protect ourselves.
That's why.
You ain't gonna rape me, bitch.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm
That's
strong.
why.
I'm gonna be stronger than you.
Yeah, that's
You better
that's
get me
why-
now. You better get me while I'm 6. I have no strength. You ain't gonna get me. You better get me now.
But that's why. That's the double standard because they know even in
Double
teen
standard,
years,
bro.
even these teachers who are smashing these students, you look at some of these students, they 16, they'll manhandle that teacher
They'll
they wanted to.
manhandle
If they
them.
wanted to.
The other side of
It is
that-
mental
it's a
manipulation.
mental as
It
well.
definitely is, but they just feel like boys physically can protect themselves.
Yeah.
if they
There's
want to. That's
also
why.
a lot of dudes who, and I think that's part of it, is that dudes invite it. Like dudes want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like a dude smashing a teacher.
A 6th grade boy would beat the shit out of a 30-year-old woman.
Low-key?
No key.
Low-key.
Yeah.
I knew some massive 6th graders,
Yes.
I know
Yeah.
some massive women,
Massive-
bro.
Yeah, I'm like,
A 6-year-old.
I know some women who've been fighting their entire lives to fuck up a 12-year-old.
Okay,
You
7th
told
grade.
Harpo.
You got to be a
7th grade.
Nah,
It's
you
Because
got
you got to
Out.
think about, look at all those little league kids
Yeah.
that are 12, 13. They
Right.
are massive,
Sure,
bro.
sure. That's the minority of
And
kids.
the teachers aren't going for the scrawniest kid.
Right, they going for
getting
the manly kids.
manly
So they
boy.
come-
Some of them are.
Nah,
No,
they
they
getting
come-
they getting a young Samoan boy. I've seen it.
A 6'4" nigga
They
with 3
want
kids.
the Rock. The Rock at 15 was a man. 13, he was a man, bro.
The Rocket
When he had his
15
hair and
was
the eyebrow.
Bro, he had a full on mustache and everything. He
With a
was a man,
turtleneck.
13 years old, with a fanny pack with toys in it, looking like
The fanny pack
like
is
a man,
vibrating,
bro.
That's who the teacher wants.
looking like a man.
He crush her.
Absolutely. That's the double standard. It's all fucked up.
It is.
We know that.
But
No,
it's,
no.
it's all messed up. But
That's a
Also, a
double
lot
standard.
of men don't, or a lot of boys don't say it. They
do you
don't
mean?
go tell.
Yeah.
when they're touched by teachers or something. A lot of them won't.
Oh, they let it
tell.
happen for a little
They
bit.
just
It left about a year or so.
What was that?
Yeah.
No, not to their 30s, but like, man, remember that teacher?
Well, how they keep getting? They be catching them now though. How they keep getting caught?
Because they be telling their homeboys.
Yeah.
So
And that
that's
homeboy
telling.
don't get none. He be like,
Yeah.
huh, then we all going there.
Yeah, that's telling though. Once you tell somebody,
This is a terrible take, okay? And
Go ahead.
I'm well aware.
yeah,
We
we're gonna
walk away
go out
from
with a bang, baby, and disassociate myself from this nigga.
It was a terrible take, and I'm well aware.
Go ahead.
I don't think that the women teachers should be arrested after they get caught smashing.
What?
Tell me more. Tell me
I
more.
think
I'm gonna listen. Hear you out.
If they're in
buddy.
high school, okay,
Uh-huh.
let's say, 10, 11, 12, no freshmen, okay, and they smash
Why not?
a willing 16-year-old and up, okay, I go like, this kid probably wanted that just as much, right? And at 16, you have good conscience over who you want to smash. You've been having erections for years now, right? Probably not your first as the teacher, you know what I mean? Wasn't mine. Well, I mean, I didn't smash the teacher, but I was early in the 16, is what I'm
Luckily,
saying.
the church wasn't
This
allowed.
is a terrible take.
I told you it's a terrible take.
Because if you reverse it, women are old enough to know what it's like, nah.
All I'm saying
It's
is
a terrible
that
take.
as a 16-year-old dude, if I had a teacher and she wanted to smash, I'd have been more than willing.
Well, but the girls
to
are
do
more
it.
than willing too. And that's,
Yeah.
Well,
that's
this
the
is
thing.
the
this is
problem.
where
Yeah.
things turn, because at that same time, like we just talked about, these guys can't defend themselves. I mean, these women can't defend themselves. You become super
Neither could
predatory.
these boys because you're they're under
Mentally,
their power and
yeah.
jurisdiction.
But you can say no and fight yourself off as a boy, right?
Depending on if you
If you're
want
The
to
Rock.
deal with.
What if you're not as big as the Rock?
But
What
if
you're a little
you might
scrawny
be
boy?
But if you're a
A.
girl in there, I warned you guys. This is a terrible take. Don't
Yeah,
get
you
on
did.
me.
You-
But it's not even the physical.
Don't get
It's just,
on me.
it's
You
just
did.
the mental.
You did.
The
You
mental
did.
goes both
You
ways.
gave a disclaimer.
Yeah, he did.
I
He knows it's ridiculous.
I already know.
He knows it's ridiculous.
I said it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me something I already know is wrong. I know. No, Chaz, I got you. I told you it was trash take from the jump. I'm not trying to convince you I'm right.
There was one teacher I wanted to smash.
There's a couple.
There's a
If
couple
she-
I
if she'd have-
would have.
Couple,
If she'd have
bro.
came at me, I would have did
There's a
it.
couple I would have.
I had a teacher I was waiting in line to smash.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, I can't wait till I'm a senior because that senior smashed. Then that
Oh, you already
senior
knew they already
smashed.
smashed?
Oh, she
they
was a
talking
serial
about it.
pedo.
Yeah, wait till the summertime. It's on.
I mean, it is the whole double standard, but it becomes a different thing. I'll go like, oh, you're preying on young girls.
I was
But a
just
young dude's
nervous.
like, I want that.
I thought
That's
I didn't have
crazy.
a
Young
dope
dude is embracing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a young girl might. I'm not saying she's not. I'm also saying that a young woman have a hard time recognizing an immature man.
All right. Should it be levels? Like sometimes you have teachers at the school that are like 20 years old. Students 17.
No, it should all be banned.
Yeah.
Unless that boy is 16.
Not 17, just 16.
16 and up, you can fuck. That's the rule. For men only.
Also,
Not for
boys,
girls.
they go and share it and shit.
They
They're like
talk too
girls
much.
try to keep it private, and their friend will oversee it or something like that. Usually, it's the boy showed all his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Then-
nowadays with the
Then
phones.
they figure it out. They be like, nigga, you was raped.
Right.
In
later
their
on.
30s, they be like, "Hey, hold on,
yeah, I was getting raped.
I was.
Mhm.
you was
Yeah.
cool for
Mhm.
getting raped."
Yeah. But it is a badge of honor for dudes. It always has been. It always will be. Right. It's a badge of honor for dudes. I don't know if it's changing. Is it changing? I've been in high school in a long time. Is it changing?
We
It
had
shouldn't be.
parents dating. We had parents dating students.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ, Craig, where did you grow up?
Man,
And then they had the nerve to not let y'all drink on Sundays?
There's a
Shit,
kid-
y'all was
Y'all
doing
just-
way
yeah.
I'm
worse.
talking about in L.A.
Wait,
In
parents
LA.
dating students?
Yeah, when I was in high school, there was a dude at Hamilton. He was a star of the football team. He was 19, but
Why
he was
was he in
dating
high
one of
school?
his friends' moms.
Well, he was an adult.
Well, he was
Well, no.
he was an idiot.
This was like off campus stuff though.
No, she'd come to the football games
Well,
wearing
he's
his jersey.
He's
His,
19.
Wait,
What you
wasn't this
gonna
a
do?
basketball player recently? Was
that
somebody's
probably
mom?
happened with
This was in the news some time ago, wasn't it? Wasn't it like some basketball player was?
a high school student.
It was like somebody's mom, like well known.
You're talking about
talking
Drake
about-
and dude from
Well,
UCLA.
No, he
Joanna.
Bailey
Bailey,
also
yeah.
played with the dude that was dating his mom. There was a dude that was on Cleveland Cavaliers that got traded, and they both Amari Bailey and him ended up on the same
He
team.
was dating before.
and
Was that
Scottie
before or after
Pippen-
Drake?
Scottie Pippen's mom did that. Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mom did
But I'm
that
ta- in
too.
high school? I mean,
In
college?
in the pros. When he
In the
was a
pros,
rookie,
yeah. But I'm talking about like it was like a college play, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Or a high school player.
I think
Had to be a
I
college
think you're
game.
talking about the dude that's here.
But we understand
the
if they're
Bailey.
16,
Yeah, that
it's
sounds right.
okay.
Well, Bailey is.
Well, when he was there.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something else, but
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when his mom was dating a 22-year-old.
Was she dating a 20?
something
Was she
something
dating?
like that.
Yeah,
Was she
was
dating
on
a
the
22-year-old
Cavs.
before Drake or after?
It was before because Drake got him the chain.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for your mama.
Oh yeah.
Put it on.
Okay.
It's shiny,
I
distracting.
wonder at first you're like, oh man, Drake's dating my mom. That's cool. And then you're like,
And you're like, wait a minute,
hey,
Drake's dating my mom.
No. Step Drake in the house. No.
Step
if you was a kid, who was somebody you would have liked your mom?
Barry
to date?
Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
King Griffey Jr.
Okay.
They all could have got my mama.
Those are good choices.
It was absolutely nobody.
Nobody?
I didn't think anybody should.
Barry Sanders is my dad.
And we
King
didn't
Griffey
have
Jr.
a
is my
lot of.
stepdad.
We had like dope dealer rich niggas. We didn't have like regular rich niggas pulling up to the crib.
But this is like if you could pick as a kid, if you were a kid, who do you think you would have picked to date your mom?
Nobody.
Big Daddy Kane.
I don't want to see no rapper coming out my mom's
No,
bedroom.
no rapper.
You
No
coming to the
rappers.
show tonight?
80s rap was different, man. You coming
No
to the show.
rapper. No.
Yeah, 80s rap was different though.
I don't know NBA
Oh,
player.
look, the
No
community, we're doing
entertainer.
great. Yeah. It was
I can't
different.
think of a pastor. I can't. I was like, they all
Chuck
grimy.
D.
They
Give me
all
Obama,
grimy,
man.
ma.
When you was
There
a
you go.
kid, he wasn't a guy. When you was a
Oh,
kid.
we talking about
Yeah,
real,
you
like
was a kid.
just shit.
This
You
nigga said
little
Obama.
DC.
Hey, I tried to skip little DC.
Little DC.
I mean, I'd have picked
He
somebody
walking in your house like, "Hey,
dumb.
little man."
God,
What would have had you hype, bro? You a kid. You,
I couldn't say Obama because if mom fucked that up, I'd be like, it's
You a
over,
kid.
Mom. Me and Obama
was
leave.
on
like
track to
his
be president.
answers make sense at that time. Him and the
That's
kid.
what-
If Barry Sanders walking his house, he's like,
man.
"Fuck yeah."
Hell yeah.
He
Hell
talking
yeah,
about
let's
today.
go.
If Barry Sanders won, he's like, hell
Hey,
yeah.
my mom's available, Barry.
He owns banks.
It'd probably be some actor, Eddie Murphy or something.
That's
Okay.
who.
Yeah, Eddie.
You want to hear that coming out the bedroom?
Craig, why are you next to the door, man?
You don't
Yeah.
have to be.
Had to be Eddie or something. 'cause
If they're that loud, they're disrespectful in the house.
Man,
This is crazy.
Drake gave this boy a chain. You think he was wiping his shoes off before he came in the house, let alone put his dick away? He was like, what? You got 70 grand on your neck.
Come
Go
on,
take
man.
the trash out.
he was probably being nice. He was being nicer than that.
Probably.
Why?
This is let you know Craig is the most disrespectful human.
Absolutely.
I don't
Absolutely.
give out expensive gifts. Let me tell you that. Because if I did, I'd really have to. Hey,
The more expensive the gift, the louder the smash you get to have in the house.
the more you got to
That's
gift
his
back.
rationale.
I'll say it. The more you
So
got
when
to
you
give
give
back.
an expensive gift, you have expectations.
Oh, well, don't we all? I say yeah.
I mean, that's true.
If y'all say no, y'all lying.
I agree.
I know, especially if this one's spending money.
You know, if I spend money, I need everything.
He need a down payment
if I
before
spend
he
money, I own you.
Yeah. That's a great
I
point.
just bought you.
That's a great point. An expensive gift? Yeah, you owe me. I expect everything.
Yeah, I'll go on
That's
a trip.
not right.
What
It
you
doesn't
mean?
matter.
That is not
I'll
right.
go on a real nice trip. If you're on your cycle, that's cool. We don't need to do anything. Have a great time. But that's going on your bill. That's going on your bill. We go circle back around that. The creditors will be calling.
All right, so all right, look. If you say it up
Ethically,
front,
that's not okay.
okay. If you say it up front, hey, I'm willing to.
Come on,
like,
guys.
It's like a contract, like tricking.
Yeah.
If up front, if you say I'm gonna spend all this money, but you know what come with that up front,
If you say it.
it is what it is.
Oh, it's
It
gonna
is-
be
if you
part of
say
the
it verbally,
plan.
if
If
it's
you-
verbally said,
A lot of these relationships now are transactional.
Yeah.
In these
If it's
days,
given.
it's transactional.
verbally
shit.
said, hey, you know what this is.
Man, I
Yeah.
spent money. Look how nice this room is. I even got gold condoms. You owe me. Not you owe me, but it was a fair barter
Craig
situation.
says you owe me. You know what this is. This is an old
I'm
deal in
deserving.
history. This isn't new.
That's why I laugh when people be like, "Oh, he didn't pay for my ticket back home when I didn't put out." Like, you thought he was
What'd
flying
you
you out to
expect?
hang
What'd
out?
you
Like, what
expect?
are you
Oh no,
doing?
You're
don't
lucky
have
when
a round trip
2025.
ticket. That's fine.
He used to
What
send
are
you
you
back
doing?
on a
I
camel
want you to
across
go.
the desert.
Yeah. And smack it and just let it go. No,
You didn't want to put out? Wow! Send your ass back across the Sahara.
Like, I just hate that we lie and act like we don't know when things are transactional. You know what I mean? And it goes both ways.
Well, I feel insulted. I'm like, all right, I put forth this great effort to fulfill every fantasy you wanted to have visually.
Then it's you. Then you got to know you're a horrible, trash-looking human, whatever it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about them or me?
Them.
Oh,
no.
yeah, them.
I mean, like if you do all that and they come out and they don't want to smash, because honestly, if you set the ambiance and you have these things, it means something.
You can't just have the verbal agreement because it makes them look very hoish.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
So it's hard to
transactional.
just come out and say,
It
this
is,
is
but
what I'm paying
here.
for this.
That's
But
what you
hoes
know
are
that,
allowed
Yeah.
to change their mind mid-hoe.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
Oh yeah.
They're allowed to go, I don't feel like home.
But let's just-
We're allowed to pull that credit card back.
Yeah, true.
You see, the first night we might have went to Chaz, then you didn't put out. Next night you like, hey, why we at Chipotle? Hey, we stopped still paying.
Is that wrong? A girl, if she hop on a flight and it's a one way.
If I get flued out, my dick is out when I land. Like, I know what this is.
You fly me out, baby.
Yeah,
I got you.
Like they were talking about the WNBA girls flying people out. If you getting flued, I know what's up.
I want that frontier
I
flight
know.
they gotta take.
I would
what's
love
up,
to get
bro.
flued out and
I
just be
would
like,
love it.
nah.
But it's very
Oh, no,
common.
I'm
It's very
putting out.
common of some people getting flown out, not putting out.
I know. And then they
Yeah.
get put
That's
out.
fine.
And they get you don't put out, you get put out.
Even as rude as I am, I wouldn't put nobody out.
What would you do?
I'm gonna be mean.
Your number may fall to the bottom. You may not wake up in time to make a couple of breakfasts. and
I mean,
lunches.
would you still let them
ain't-
stay with you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where you gonna put them? You gonna pay for another
I've
hotel?
slept on
No.
couches. I've slept on
Yeah.
floors.
Wait, you gonna make them home? You gonna just kick them out?
Hey man.
Are you gonna pay for their flight back? Is it a round trip?
I'll buy a round
That's
trip
why
from
they
the
said
beginning.
that's why a lot of people are buying one ways.
I mean,
No, I'll buy a round trip. I ain't gonna dangle you a trip home. I'll be like,
You gotta pick a side. You either mean or nice.
hey,
Yeah.
ladies,
I
don't
am.
take a one way getting flued out. That is crazy.
I'll sleep in the tub. It'll just be like, all right, I see where we
No,
are. We could be
in
friends.
all honesty, just because my safety, I wouldn't be mean because I'm scared of
You
a
still have to
false
be nice.
accusation.
You
That's
still
why.
have to be nice.
Oh, you ain't gonna find me home? Okay, he did this. You know what I mean? Sexual
gonna be-
assault charge, and I'm like, I didn't even
also
touch
have
you.
a daughter. Man, I can't be like if
I'm
my
saying you still
daughter
gotta
ever
be some
called
sort
me
of
and be
nice.
like, I flew out here and I'm stuck here. He kicked me out the hotel room. I'd be like, what?
Craig is like, hold on, bitch. I'm safe scenario right now.
Hold on, look outside. You might see somebody else walking. You catch a ride with
I'm
them.
sorry. Come on in, girl. My bad. I do have a job. If you like me and you made a mistake financially 1, 2, 22 times, or give or take a few, then you need to do what I did and get yourself Kickoff. It's the ultimate credit building tool that'll help you get on track and build where you want to get a house, get your car situation, get a lower payment eventually. Get yourself Kickoff. The dope thing about Kickoff is it helps you build your credit fast. What's really dope about Kickoff is the rent reporting feature. Because every time you pay your rent on time, your credit will go up. Because they don't report it usually. And you'll be like, hey man, I needed credit to get here. So why doesn't it go up? Instead of affects it, and Kickoff makes sure it does. Users with credit under 600 grew an average of 84 points in the first year with on-time payments. With transparent, affordable plans starting at just $5, no hidden fees, and 0 interest, Kickoff helps you score big when it comes to credit. It's simple. You make on-time payments, credit bureaus see good behavior, and your credit can grow fast. Pew. Start building credit immediately for only $1 on your first month. AutoPay helps you build your credit when you sleep. You never worry about missing a payment. You sign up in minutes from your phone. No credit check. Cancel anytime. A lot of people hold you hostage, but not here on Kickoff. With 1 million users and hundreds of thousands of positive reviews, there's a reason why Kickoff is the #1 credit builder on the App Store. So, start building your credit with Kickoff today. You can get your first month for as little as $1. Just $1. It's 80% off the normal price when you get it to kickoff.com/issues. Issues today. Start building credit with as little as $1. That's Kickoff without a C. Get KIKOFF.com/issues. Issues. Sign up via kickoff.com/issues to activate offer. Offer applies to new Kickoff customers first month only. Subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Average first year credit score plus 84 points on Vantage scores. Between January 2023 and 2024, Kickoff credit accounts for users started with a score below 600 who paid on time, who had no delinquencies or collections added to the credit profile during the period. They payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary. Do yourself a favor, man. Go to Kickoff and get started on your credit building.
Yeah, but it's like I could have an attitude that's fine. I can
You
be
can
like,
shut down.
Fine, yes.
You
I
can
can
get fist
do all
bumps
those
around the house.
things.
Good to see you, bud.
I'm not gonna. Yeah,
Put her in a noogie.
High five from across the room. Yeah, but
Put her in a
Hey, little buddy, we you friend zone now.
you start farting on
Yeah, he's
her, buddy.
Because then all the fun stuff I have planned, you don't get to do it no more. You know, I'm taking someone else local who can do all the fun stuff. Local.
All right, what if you flew somebody out, right? They don't put out or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You find another chick there. Do you ask them like, can you leave for a second? Because me and
Absolutely.
her,
That's
me and
fair
her about to
game.
get in.
Super fair.
Yeah.
game.
She about to do
Or
what
you can sit in the
wouldn't do.
corner and watch,
That's
whatever.
very
Yeah,
fair game.
but me and her about to do
We
this.
can do
So
this the easy way or the
you
hard
can,
way.
you can go take a walk.
You can
Oh,
have
you
shots
hungry?
with us up to the point. But
Yeah.
then
You go take a walk.
Go.
Yeah.
That's when I go
That's
get the
fair
expensive restaurant and bring a bunch of dope food back and be like, oh, I bet you are hungry.
Yeah, no, this is for her.
That's fair game.
She knew what it was, but everybody knows what it was. That's ridiculous.
Well-
I thought he just wanted to hang out. Who the fuck flies you to this to hang? Like,
You're
what
not
you talking
that
about.
interesting. You knew that.
Nobody's that. But on the
You're not that
reverse,
fascinating.
even on the reverse, I
Yeah.
would never think that. Like that's ridiculous.
I wouldn't do the bullshit of not taking them out to eat. I'd even take them out to eat.
What you need
They
nutrients
just
for?
get-
We ain't fucking.
They just gonna miss out. They gonna see more.
What you
of
need
they're missing.
nutrients for?
I'm not gonna carbo load you for someone else.
Wow.
What? You don't need no
Gotta
Gatorade or
get
nothing.
his energy to somebody else. Put in
What you
some
need
work.
nutrients for?
But I say this as a, because people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's messed up." No, if it was reverse, I'm putting out. Like I'm doing the same. Like hell, I've done it. Let's just put it out there. I've done it. I don't care.
I'm an easy trip.
DC's
could
done it?
fly
No,
out.
I haven't. Sometimes I'm bougie. I've been bougie.
I've
I've
done
been
it.
like,
I've
nah,
been
I'm good.
I've been through it without kicking them out, but I'd have people.
No, I'm
come
talking about
out,
the verse.
and
The
I'd be
reverse.
like, "Go ahead." They go do everything they want to do during the day, all that, and then I'll come back.
No, I've never been the trick. I've been the hoe. I've never been the trick.
Oh no, I flew out. Yeah, you getting that dime?
I never. I've been the. If you want your hair, you want your bill paid. If you want your hair braided, I've been all right.
A little thotty pop
I've done
over
it.
here.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay. Yeah, this
I've been
short time.
You put
transactional.
out and you put out.
Yeah. For that
So
phone
he's
bill?
part
Was
of
it your best effort too?
Nah. Not at all. Not at all.
You gave him that coach dick in flight
Just
first
enough.
class.
Just enough to.
Take this middle seat.
Just enough to get the bill paid, man.
Middle seat Pete is crazy.
Middle seat.
Y'all never done it. Y'all never been the transactional. Where a girl was taking care of you or something. Maybe it wasn't
Oh, yeah.
said that it was transactional, but it was transactional.
Oh yeah, I had
Does
a
that
couple
She
count?
of
hooking you up with stuff.
Living with a
maybe
woman?
she get you free rental cars
And she
or free
pays
flights
most
or
of the
something you
bills?
putting out.
If you live with a woman, she pays most of the bills. Is that the same?
Nah, that y'all in a
Nah,
relationship.
y'all, that's
Nah.
a relationship.
I mean,
I'm
the
talking about
relationship was
you
survival.
you just got a chick. You just got a chick, and she cover you, and in return, you be breaking her off.
I don't think I've ever been flown out. I'm being
No, not
honest.
flown out, but just in general.
Where
Just
she's breaking you
it's
off.
been
money and
transactional.
stuff.
You give dick to
Yeah,
get.
yeah. Oh,
thing.
yeah,
We've all
absolutely.
done
Yeah, I've
that.
got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
brands.
absolutely.
I got
Yeah,
some-
we've all done it. Like
Absolutely.
that's why I don't really be judging the women. I'm like, nigga, I get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't say it.
We don't
It's
say it,
just
but
an
you know what it is.
Unspoken thing.
Yeah.
I be taking notes. Like, you got that
Right.
too?
And this
Damn.
this one I really knew it was transitional because when I stopped, I didn't get no benefits no more.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Take care, Gerald.
Yeah, G killer
Like
that.
G.
I love that.
That's fine.
Take care, Gerald.
I love that.
Yeah, it's unspoken. It's probably better if we just say what it is.
I think it would be.
You gotta be
I'm gonna
honest
Take care of you.
up front.
Take care of your money. I'm gonna give you this. Take care of this. But I'm gonna need that dick from
Yeah,
you
that's fine.
when I need it.
Okay.
You
Bet.
sound like a pimp if you say that.
So?
Hey, you
That's
know
what
what?
it- I mean,
it is what
I'm
it
take
is.
care of these bills and stuff. I'm just drop by.
That's
You
the
know, I
thing.
just need
Everybody
pussy
wants
on
to, like,
Tuesday.
And this is in general. Everybody wants to use language to like coat our feelings and
Right.
do. It's like, nigga, say what it
Just
is.
be direct.
I remember this one girl we used to smash, and
We.
me and her.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No.
the train. We were running
No,
the train.
no,
Me and
no,
the
no.
fellas.
He was about to sip the water. He's like, we.
And she got mad one time because I was in a rush, and I was like, all right, let's do what we have to do, and then I gotta go. And then she was like, well, like, I don't want to be like, I'm just coming over here to fuck. I'm like, that's exactly what you come here to do. She was like, but normally we like watch an episode of TV first or something. I was like,
yeah. That's
that makes a difference to you? In your head, that makes a difference that we watched 20 minutes of King of Queens,
no.
and now you
don't
you
wanna-
came to fuck, ma'am.
They don't
Like,
want to feel like a hoe though.
That's
That's
what I'm
the thing.
saying. It's all about feelings and shit. But like, let's call it what it is. You come to fuck, I fuck, and we leave. Like,
But you can't bypass a woman's feelings.
Yeah.
but I'm saying people in general. Like, we always,
But in this
Coat around.
situation, he was the woman.
you know what I mean? I'm like why?
She was paying them to come.
He
have
was, but
him
no,
drop
but a
them
woman
draws.
always
I'm like, why,
turns
bro?
into the woman, in no matter what scenario.
Not
Yeah.
if they're in the position
You
of
see what
power.
I'm saying? But even if she's in a position of power, she's like, "Hey, I want to be held, Keon."
Ugh.
Like,
I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it.
That's not
They
the
always
contract.
can pull
Two
woman rank.
arms.
You know what I mean? Like,
So, and,
But I
mean,
wish we could live in a world where people just,
it's just
say
direct.
what it is. Just
It's
say what
direct.
it is,
This
man.
this is what we're gonna do. This
bro,
is what it
you,
is.
you ain't never had it where you go like, "Hey, don't catch feelings," and then y'all be smashing. They be like, "This is kind of miss you." But this bitch done caught feelings.
That's what I say when I come.
Don't catch feelings. That happens all the time. They're like, I know I can handle this.
I'll be like, I love you. Don't catch feelings.
Now that's different. That's different.
What would ever make you think that?
And that's a lot of dudes.
I didn't say I love you. I said I love you. I'm coming. You have to say the whole thing.
Just doing the role. What we're supposed to do. You ever watch movies?
A lot of dudes do
They
that.
doing movies.
A lot of dudes do
They
that.
get up and be like,
He
"Ooh."
said, I love you. Don't catch
Tired.
feelings.
You don't watch
What gave you that impression that I love you?
Yeah. A lot of dudes do lie and say they don't want, but then they act like boyfriends and then wonder why women are confused.
Well, see, it's not acting like boyfriends. Okay, if you have a conversation and you treat someone nice and you treat them well, and you still smashing, but you're like, I don't want nothing to do with you, but you're still treating them really well because
That's
you're
confusing,
really like,
bro.
But honestly,
That's confusing.
smashing is acting like their boyfriend. Once you cross that realm,
Not if we don't- not if we don't do
girls
nothing else.
that weren't my girlfriend that were.
Not if we don't do nothing else.
You just skip to the final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't invite them out. Hey, I got 2 tickets.
Right, that's dudes be doing all that shit. Let's go hang out. Let's go to dinner. That's why she like, I'm liking this, and you hanging out for hours and laughing and all that. I'm like, she's confused.
Wait, I think they're supposed to be liking it. You
Because-
can't just show up, give them dick, and they be like, you be like, yeah, see, I left them disappointed. They didn't have a great time.
It's very rare that
The
you just
sex,
walk in
yeah,
a room. We don't talk. Nothing happens. We don't watch TV. We don't eat.
Hey, you
As soon
got to
as you
Marshawn
eat- even if you feed someone,
Lynch
that's a
it.
date.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to Marshawn
Where's
Lynch.
Marshawn?
it.
You already,
You know, that's the
I'm
only
here
way
so
why
I
I'm
don't get
here.
fined.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's Marshawn
You
Lynch
know
do?
why I'm
You
here.
already know I'm here. You remember his interview? You know
why
I'm
I'm
You
here.
say nothing. You go in there. You say
You know I'm
no
here, bro.
combo. Hooker time. Like if you got a hooker,
Yeah,
That's weird.
that's very weird.
I
but
think
it's
you
it's
have
not
to-
confusing.
Everything is. No.
Well, you have to set the mood
It's not
and be
confusing,
in the
though.
mood.
As soon as you turn the light, as soon as you turn some music on.
But they
you just have a heavy drink. As soon as Yanni come on, it's over.
but they not confusing. They not confused. You ain't get your
It's very easy
if you when
for
you
a woman to get
transactional,
confused, though.
when you transactional, your car don't get keyed. Ain't nobody calling you in the middle of the night, showing up at your house. None of that shit happens when it's transactional.
Yeah,
Matter
you're
of
supposed
fact,
to be-
they'll remove themselves if they catch feelings
Wait,
because
do
they
you
know
also-
it's transactional.
Do you also hold back on the dick that you give them? You give them quick transactional.
now that part's fucked up because you be fucking like
you be usually you be fucking them.
You
the
be
most
trying to-
and
yeah,
the
you be trying to
longest.
give it
You
to 'em,
oh,
like-
yeah.
You're like, well, this is how I fuck.
and it's ego. It's
look
ego.
at them all in the eyes and shit, and then get up and be like,
all right.
It's
money's on the
ego.
counter.
Wait, why are you calling me?
It's ego. But
It's very
you know, I think that's better to do it that way.
Very, yeah, I agree.
They just didn't fuck with him because I be on women's side when they say, well, he said he didn't want nothing else, but he did. When they list all the things he did, I'm like, no wonder she was confused.
Because you're
That's
doing
'cause they
boyfriend
confuse
activity.
You're doing too
themselves.
much.
Yeah.
What do you mean? There's no boyfriend activity. There's okay. You treat them right or you treat them wrong.
Or you can just treat him like
When you treat them right,
Chill.
it's boyfriend activity.
it's boyfriend activity.
Yeah. You treat them wrong, it's transactional.
It don't even have to be wrong. It can just be this is what it is. Like this is what it is. You coming for this, I come for this. We do this and let's
Yeah,
go
but
about
what
it.
if I want to? What if
No,
I
you.
want
I mean, you have to talk.
What
That's
if I
weird.
But
want
that's-
to eat and have?
But
some
it's not
drinks?
hanging out.
That's talking is conversing. That's
Nah, if it's
How was
real
your
quick.
day? Bitch.
Yeah,
Take off your clothes.
Yeah, nah. None of that, bruh. None of that, bruh.
bro, but that's almost impossible.
Don't you have to? Well, I have to like the person I smash somewhat,
Sure.
or I have to like the movie that's on at least.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like I never popped a blue chew on a chick. Never did that. I'm not gonna be, you
That's
know.
relationship.
Yeah, that's
That's
too much.
relationship
That's
stuff.
super dick. You ain't trying
No,
to get in
that's
there.
not.
That's
That's
too
what you're
much.
supposed to have on the first.
That's how you
date.
keep your bills paid.
With the blue chew.
This episode is brought to you by Blue Chew. Have better sex with Blue Chew, the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex.
Ow! Ow!
It's a good time, man. Blue Chew. Oh, Blue Chew Max has arrived.
That sounds.
What?
It combines the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis into one chewable. This combo acts fast and acts loud. Oh, they didn't up it.
Oh wow.
Do we get these? All right, have the Max.
I never had the match.
They need to send them out. Let me get a Max. Let me get a Max contract. Guys, be ready when she needs it, and it's your first month of Blue Chew for free. Great sex is just a few clicks away. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you receive the prescription in days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the U.S.,
Okay.
no tariffs.
What?
All right?
What?
And they're prepared and shipped directly to your door. Best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, none of that. I've done it. I haven't had the max, but I've had the
To
chew.
the max.
To the max. Yeah, I had the max, but I've had the chew.
They all over this.
And they do what it do, man. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
got
a big
that
fan.
boy.
Eating.
I'm a big fan. You should try your first month for free when you visit.
Cold game.
And the promo code issues, and you just pay $5 for the shipping. So that's promo code issues, and you visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
Thank you, Blue Chew.
Thank you to the Blue.
Chew.
Appreciate you, Blue Chew. Doing what you do.
Wait, after what we were talking about, it made me think.
What's that?
Would you
Chris,
want
like, I think I've been a terrible person.
No, would you want
Went in the bathroom, looked in the mirror, start crying. Why you broken so many hearts?
Who are you? Who are you? I hate you, Sponge. I hate you.
banging on the
I hate you. This is why no one loves you.
No, it's a popular question. It's like,
Go ahead.
would you want your daughter to date someone like you?
Yes and no for me.
Hell yeah.
I'm with that.
Yes and no.
Absolutely.
I have many sides to me. Like
I would say, which age me?
Someone like you.
Because I'm the same as what I was.
Well, then what's the matter? Which age you?
Because now I'm more responsible with it.
It took you 50.
I'd have to ask my daughters. I'm like, hey, would y'all date a guy like your dad?
They probably say no.
Well,
they
no,
probably don't.
you
No.
know you more than anybody knows
Probably
you.
would.
I wouldn't let my daughter date you or you.
I said you. I didn't say
Yeah.
me.
I won't let my daughters date none of you niggas.
I'll let her date Chaz.
What I mean?
No, I won't let her date
What
you.
I do? I'm a
I
solid
come
guy.
visit my grandbabies on a king size
Yeah,
bed.
you gotta,
What's wrong with that? You be like, well
I need
taken
more
care of.
firmness
right
from
here.
you, though.
What
you
you
gotta be
mean?
more firm.
I'm firm and I need to be
Him
firm.
pulling
Otherwise,
guns out
we
on
doing
me
too
when I
much.
come by.
I'll let my
talking
daughter
shit.
date Chaz, not you niggas. So.
Come on, man.
I
I'm
won't let
a-
her date none of you
I said
niggas.
you.
I'm very
Would you let her
protective.
date you?
Nah. Well, see, if my daughter was messing with somebody like me, I'd actually be like, fuck. Because you're getting transactional dick.
Well,
Like-
are we talking
Well,
about? You
y'all
talking
are
about?
all- me? I'm like y'all are the only two married men in the room, so
So
I'd
that's what
probably
I
be
would
like,
let. I would let
maybe.
my daughter date me now.
Wait. My bad. What are we talking about?
Would
We're
you let
not talking
your
about
daughter
dating, like in
be with
intentionally
some-
to get married to somebody?
if they get there.
This is what I'm
So,
asking.
so
They like
seeing,
you.
seeing a guy like you.
They like you, so if they you see everything that you do reflected in them.
Right. So this is what I'm asking. Is it? Are we asking like because somebody's
The
dating?
nigga's living in a van.
That's
He wants
great.
to be a comic. He's writing. He's
Okay.
busting his ass on a scooter.
working
to
hard.
get
No.
to
No.
second
He's
show.
very loyal.
No.
He's talented. all
Daddy,
the
he gave me
potential in the
lemons for
world.
dinner. No,
No.
bitch.
He can
Oh,
he
yeah.
can protect you
I
in
would
the
call my daughter
van.
bitch, but
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Remember
No.
when
You
now
might have to. if
No.
he gave
you
you
done switched your
lemons for
pick,
dinner.
huh?
Wait a second. There's plenty. He's got health because he's working at UPS at the time. He's got health insurance.
I wouldn't let her date none of you because I know too much about you.
What are you
So I
talking
wouldn't
about?
Just get, yeah.
I said you. Would you let them date? Would you?
if your
they-
daughter brought you home at
How
but
would
it,
you feel?
honestly, it
I
depends
just
on
be
the
looking
age.
at him like my doppelganger.
I know
And
you,
he's
buddy.
looking at you.
Yeah.
It
Looking
depends
up
on
and
the
down.
age. If my daughter brings me home at 30 plus, that's a good dude.
Well, no,
My-
you home at the age she at 22.
Ugh,
She brings you,
sweetie, nah, don't do that. I mean, well, I'll tell her straight up. Listen, if you're trying to have fun, fine,
but you see what you grew into,
but
so you don't.
but
have
she's
that
not gonna
same
be
hope.
around for that long. she not.
Yeah.
She gotta meet him 10 years later. So it's just like, nah. If you trying to have some fun, I get it. But if you think this man about to take you seriously, he's not.
I'm like, you're getting a great guy. Looking at me, you're getting a
Yeah.
great guy right there. That's the guy you want to marry. That's him.
I want them to date someone who has pieces of me.
Yeah,
I
That's
guess.
fine.
Yeah. So
I'd be like, nah, can't do that.
Trash
sis.
niggas.
yeah, pieces of me.
Nah, he ain't
like me
re-
at
he
30,
ain't
yeah, that's
ready
fine.
yet.
Me in 20s, no. Just because I know she's gonna like him and he ain't gonna like her back.
Me at any time.
Well, with me, I'm gonna know that he likes you a whole lot. He just don't. He don't know how to settle down yet.
Okay, that's fair. Mine,
He like you a lot. You
Mine,
can
I
tell
know
by
he don't
these
like
He
trips.
cares about you.
Yeah.
And when you don't put out, what does he do? He just go get another girl, bring her back to the room, right? That's
I'm like, nah, man. Don't do that. Just if you're gonna do it, don't fall for him. That's all. Just don't fall for him. Cause I was never mean or bad. It was just robotic.
I know I was in love several times, or what I thought was.
Oh
in
no,
love.
not I.
It just didn't stay. It was like a cheap perfume.
I didn't even know what that.
It was strong at first, and it just
Cheap perfume.
So you're the only one saying yeah?
To me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it's that ego, Chaz.
I don't know.
It's brick.
But
It's the brick.
I love
Nah,
me.
he-
I think I'm a great dude. I'm dedicated. I'm loyal. Be committed.
Would
yo.
you have been a good guy to like date to marry in your 20s though?
Yeah, I was just poor. It don't change who I am. I'm just broke. Niggas was broke. I was 20.
Yeah.
How many 20-year-olds come out balling? Niggas was broke. Niggas trying to make
So
something out of
at
nothing.
that point, when you were younger, you were open to be like for a wife?
Yeah, I thought that's what I grew up with. I was watching my parents married
Okay.
when they were in their 20s. I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
I was born.
You ever cheated on a girl?
No.
Oh,
My
never?
God. Is
Never
Yo-
in your life?
Is Yo in here?
Hilarious.
What I did, I think I said this before. I dated 2 girls at one time. So yeah.
They knew?
No.
Well, a girl dated you and 2 dudes at one time.
Well, that was in the bed with smashing it at the same time. But I remember I was dating this girl. I was trying to get this one
So
girl.
you would want Izzy to deal with a dude who's dated 2 girls at the same time?
No, I hope she won it. I hope she would be like, it's hard to get away from a liar, right? It's hard to, if somebody's lying to you, there's not enough time.
So were you lying to them?
100%.
Well, then why would you want your daughter to date you?
Let me explain what happened.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get to the nitty gritty.
Because I'm still a great dude.
Yeah.
But when I dated the girl, because there was one girl I was trying to get, she wasn't messing with me, so I got with this other girl, right? And then the other girl came around, and I said, "Man, that's the one I was trying to get." So I was like, "All right, let me figure this out," because I didn't want to be like, "I can't see you no more." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna date him a little bit at the same time for keep it lasted way."
When you say dating, what does
You're
that
cleaning
what
up
does that
your
en-
filth. That you
No,
did.
wait.
it was
When
definitely
you say
Phil.
dating, what does that entail?
So we had what we thought wasn't when you know what kind of relationship you're in and then they don't, which is what we were talking about
Okay.
earlier. So
Okay.
it was that kind of thing like, hey, I'm not trying to get married now, blah, blah, blah. You being upfront, you being honest. But then it's like, yeah, a lot of women think they'll either wear it down or it'll wear
Okay.
off.
Were you guys going raw?
No.
Okay.
No. Absolutely not. I don't think I went raw with 2 women in my entire life, though.
Okay.
One has my child and
You're
one was
missing
my
out,
first.
bro.
Commendable,
Missing
Chaz.
Yeah, so nah, man, because I knew
They don't
having a
make
kid.
See, that's why I
They
would let,
don't
that's why I would
make
let my
suckers
daughter
like
date
you no
Chaz. He's
more.
safe.
You get
man.
you 'cause
safe and clean.
People have a hard time looking at their future, bro. It's a big reason. People like, oh man, you don't cheat, and it's like, nigga, one bad night, then I'm not allowed to see my daughter when I want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about now? Like,
Yeah. But either way, but it's like people don't think of the consequences of stuff like that, and it's
Yeah.
like you got to have that stuff in effect now. You just got to remove yourself from the situation. It's not worth not seeing my daughter when I want to.
But we're talking about when
Ben
you had
Chaz.
these 2.
But same,
when you had these
double-
2 bitches.
double-
Don't get back to the
I was being
presidential
I was
presidential
being
a little
Chaz.
bit DC.
Yeah,
You
get
turned
us
your
back.
We
back
want to know
on
when you was doing
your back on the camera.
I was also upfront and very honest. Said I don't know if I want to have kids yet. I don't. Definitely marriage is off the table right now. I want to get my career when I be before I even think about getting married. Right? These are the things that I want in place before I even think about getting married. If you can wait this long, it's something we can talk about in the future. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's not on marriage. Is absolutely not on the table right now.
Oh, you told them?
You got to be honest up front,
Oh, you told
especially
both
after
of-
a while.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you told
Oh,
both
you
of
was
them, but
cheating
when
on
did
them
they
heavy.
find out about each other?
Well, different game. Then you got to be like, hey, listen.
Did they find out about each other?
No.
Wait, you was talking about marriage with both of them?
You have to
That's
talk about
past
it if
cheating.
they're.
So you was
You were
seeing
talking about
both
marriage
of them.
with
Yeah, I
both
was
of
seeing
them.
both of them.
Oh, no.
I'm talking about not marrying.
Hey,
both
so
of
why
them.
would you
Oh.
want Yo to date a dude that was seeing 2 women like that?
Not Yo Izzy.
I mean, Izzy, yeah.
I would want Izzy to date a guy like me because also at the same time, if the dude does do something trash, I don't know how many dudes have been super faithful in their relationships, but I also know I'm dedicated. I was dedicated to both of them.
Let's see how you wiggle out of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get this political answer.
I
This
watch
nigga
his
gonna get-
eyebrows work.
It's not. It's not a political answer. All people make mistakes in life. You're not going to have a marriage where somebody's not going to make a mistake one way or another. Correct?
But if that
So you
happened
want-
to
you
Izzy,
want
that
Izzy
would
to
be
be played, though?
devastating
I
to
don't
her.
want her to be played at all.
So you don't want her to mess with a dude like
Like
She
that?
needs to know she's going to make some mistakes in a marriage, and so is the other person. Things are going to
But
happen.
you don't
in-
want
in
her to
our
mess with a
relationships.
guy like you.
No, I do. I would love if she met a guy. and
But
dated
you
a
had
guy
2
like me.
girlfriends at one point.
But not 2 wives.
I've never had one wife, so I ain't a cheat. Cool, I like Chaz's whole thing.
He squinted his eyes. That's so funny.
Touche.
Chaz, 2028.
Vote for me. Oh shit. That nigga funny. Oh, that was hilarious. If y'all could be in there,
You
listeners.
notice he keeps reading our comments. Wait, who's?
Oh yeah, y'all comments there. I'm watching
Yeah, I think
Star. What's up, Star?
I think they
Star
are.
and Autumn.
Oh yeah, we read them.
Talking
Star
about
down
UDC reading them. He got his glasses.
I
to
put my
read
glasses
them.
on. I couldn't see. Star and Autumn in this bitch.
See, that's where I be falling short. I don't know what cheating is yet.
Nigga,
let me get into
I'm
it.
not gonna entertain this horse shit.
I like that he said yet.
Yeah.
what does that even mean?
Okay, so
I'm sure there's
sometimes
different
when the
definitions for
relationship's
people.
not going right, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you take a break from each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you see people, and then you get back with the person,
Mm-hmm.
to me, I've always been called a cheater for that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cheating?
Wait, say that part again.
So, you know how girls do. So you might get into a disagreement. So y'all break up.
Yeah.
They think you're gonna go away and learn something.
Right.
You just go away and keep doing what you was doing.
And then y'all
Now
get back
y'all
together.
get back together.
No, I don't think that's cheating.
Wait, when you get back together, are the other ones cut off?
Yeah,
Oh, then
they
that's,
may send a
well,
that's not
message. and
cheating.
have
then
a
when
here
you
and
cheat,
there
that's
and a
not
picture.
cheating. Then
If we
Well,
broke
to
up,
them-
if we broke up, that's not cheating.
if there's an agreement, like, hey, we just need some time apart, but we're still gonna be together. One of those bullshits. I don't know
No,
what people do.
you need to get your shit together.
well,
It's
fuck you,
over.
well, fuck you, and then out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
how are you
no.
cheating?
Then
That's
2
not
weeks
cheating.
later,
That's stupid.
y'all end up back together.
No, that's not
clear.
cheating.
Definitely.
I was
clear.
free. I was a free agent.
Yeah, that's
Now,
fair game.
random pictures would pop up and different texts of "Are you coming to town?" or whatever, but there's no
And that's just the
nothing
booker, baby.
going back and forth
Well,
anymore.
no, I don't think that's
No,
cheating.
it's not cheating. You guys are broken up.
Yeah.
Oh, then shit, I've never cheated.
No, it's only cheating if you're with somebody and then with somebody else.
But they're like, well, no, we broke up, but we didn't break up.
What does that mean? I don't know. What
I
does that
don't
mean?
follow it. That's why I'm
that's-
lonely by myself.
That's dumb.
But
you don't even have to entertain that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once
that's
y'all
ridiculous.
break up,
That's
it's
it.
fair. It's
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
at that point.
You
I've
broken
had
up.
breakups when we got back together. They looked through the phone to see what I did.
That's none of your
while I was-
business.
You can look through it. It ain't
That's
gonna
not-
change
that's
nothing.
Right.
This
I did what
See,
I did.
I used
What's
to
right?
fall into it and start trying to explain until I
Nah.
got to the point of, well, we wasn't seeing each other.
Nah.
That makes them a little mad.
Hey, are you here? You're not here. You're here. You're not here.
Right.
Because
Right.
all that shit ain't gonna change nothing. You can look at all that. It ain't gonna change nothing. I
Yeah.
still did all that.
Yeah.
You still did whatever you did.
I'm like, you can't discipline this dick.
yeah,
free will dick. It
little,
got rights.
little shit like that though.
Don't let you can't let me go, baby. Better hold on to me.
You let me as soon as you say we out, nigga, I'm in the streets. The millisecond, this ain't working. Bet
Okay.
you're in.
Bing bong.
Make the
to
call.
to the dugout.
Make the call.
I mean, to the bullpen.
Make the call. Bring in the reliever. The second. That's how that low key. That's when I knew like Cotti was probably it. When we would break up and then we would get back together, she'd be like, "So what was you doing?" You know what? That ain't none of my business. I was like, "Oh, this to keep it right here." She was like, "Whatever you did when we weren't together, ain't got shit to do with me."
Bro, and there's a ton of women lined up to get your second hand-me-down peen, bro. People think they're not. They'll never.
Would you pass up some Jordan 4s? Only wore it a couple times. Jordan 4 did.
Jordan 4s. What's some ones that brother be wearing? The Tom Ford? No,
Oh, you
the ones you got.
the Rick Owens.
Rick Owens.
Dick Owens.
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's not cheating. That's ridiculous.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nah, that ain't cheating.
You was single.
So all them women was lying on me.
That ain't
what they
cheating.
do,
You was
man.
single. man.
That's-
And then like that whole getting emotional and trying to guilt trip you, all that other stuff, bro. You gotta.
I was free.
Man, what I've learned, Bill Burr said this the best, and it's the best thing ever, bro. He was talking to, I can't remember what special it was, but he was saying if the girl, the wife or whatever's going off on you, he's like, you just gotta stay in the pocket. You
Oh,
can't,
that's let it go.
bro. He's like, you can't react. He's like, you can't get loud back.
Yeah.
He was like, you gotta just stay in there and let that storm pass. But it was
Mhm.
like, the quieter you can be through it all,
He's
and
like,
you can
"Bitch,
just
she's
take
gonna
that.
do that Hail Mary attempt. So you fucking lose your shit.
Yeah, I was like, man, when you stay in the pocket though, bro, and they get all that out,
It's bad. Let's take you got a boxer to keep your hands right
here. Weather the storm, weather the storm. But yo, women like
protect yourself at all times.
The emotions hit and they hit hard at one time, and then it's a lot immediately, right? And it's like boom, and then you're like, it's rare. Not that it's rare, but it's like either they get a hold of themselves, right, and they can come to you like, hey, la 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 la. But man, when those emotions hit at one time, whether it's anger, when it's sadness, you'll see the bust out in tears, you'll see the getting loud, and you'll be like, hey, this is for us. We'd be like, hey, this is a lot.
It's so much.
This is a lot all at
so
one
much.
time. I was just sitting here, and this is your reaction doesn't seem like this equates
matches
to
the
It never
situation.
matches.
Yeah. And so then we're like, hey, come on that shit down. Like, who you yelling at? Who you talking? Like, then it becomes that. And then, but you're trying to tame her emotion because you're like, I shouldn't be catching all this heat right now for what?
For what?
I realize I'm
For
too
mashed potatoes?
No,
Like,
what?
it'd be the most random.
I realize I'm too comfortable in that situation. I will fall asleep mid argument. I don't know why they get mad.
Because then,
I was born
I'm
in
like,
the dark.
I'm so comfortable in this.
I was born in the dark. I was born in the
because
dark.
then if you don't take it seriously, you're like,
just-
I'm
you
just
just
a joke to you.
Yes.
You don't
taking
take
it
my
serious.
feelings
Yeah.
seriously. And it's like,
I just feel like it's my
I thrive in those
sleep music.
moments.
it's like, this is a lot,
I'd be
dog.
like,
I don't know what just
I
happened.
think the
but
darkness is your ally. I'll be sitting in the
I
pocket.
told y'all my go-to is I'd be like, what are you doing?
I was like, man, this is...
What are you doing?
Yo, it's not that dude. You know what I do, bro? I'll go be nuts by myself. I'll go in the car. I'll be mad, whatever it is. I get all my anger out somewhere else, and then I come home as a normal person. My neighbors think I'm nuts, whatever it is. I don't bring any anger, aggression into my household.
What if it
bro.
happened? What if it starts in the house?
Even if it starts in the
You go
house,
out the house.
100%. I've
That's
left
smart.
before,
Yeah, that's
but
smart,
I'm
yeah.
like, hey, this is getting a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna leave because I know me, you know, and you don't want to see me at 10,
Right.
Like you'll never,
It makes way more sense to leave.
you'll never
There's been
unsee
times where I didn't get
that.
out, but it
Yeah.
makes more sense to leave.
You'll never
I'll
unsee
leave
me
in a
at
heartbeat.
10.
Yeah, I
I'll
haven't
go
escaped
get
all
gas.
of them. Yeah.
Sometimes I just go get gas.
I'll just walk around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I go get some air.
She's tried to pull this before. If I walk, she'd be like, you think it's safe for a black man to be outside? In a hoodie, you think that's safe?
That's
I'm like, oh, now you can shut your ass.
I'd rather be shot by a cop than be sitting here with you.
You fucking bitch. And you just storm out.
That's
I hope
hilarious.
which cop does find me.
Because then if I die, I bet you miss me then, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? If I died. No, I'll just leave. I'll be like, all right, man, I'm out.
Always better to leave. You can't always get away, but it's better if you can.
It's just, sometimes, especially now that I got the garage, I'll
Right.
go sit in the garage. Turn
And
the TV on out there.
Wind down.
Chilling there.
Yeah, and then you got to know when to leave a dude alone. You got to know not to poke.
Yeah,
the
sometimes people, the women's, a lot of people, they
Oh,
poke,
you going
poke,
for a
and poke
walk?
and
We
poke.
going for a walk.
No, we not.
No, we not.
because you can't keep up with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What'd you
take
say?
off.
Full
I
of hammy.
know you got it like
what's
Chaz said.
what's my man running through the streets in New York?
Johnny the Majors?
Johnny the
Yeah,
Majors.
she was on his heels though.
She was moving.
In heels.
And he
Yeah,
was on his
but like
heels.
Chaz said, sometimes they poke, and they want that grizzly,
They want it. That's why you just gotta
But
leave.
why?
like Taraji P on Baby Boy.
Yeah.
She wanted that grizzly.
They just. But the thing that keeps me calm now, especially at this age, is one, I just don't have the energy. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But two, learning more about women. A lot of times when they be on their bullshit, they're not even in control. Their hormones are fucking in control. They're not in control. They're not. There's no rational thoughts going on in there. There's no.
It's a lot of energy.
It's this
Yeah, let
them.
it peter out.
And even in real time, as they're doing it, they know they're being fucking crazy. They just can't stop being crazy.
yeah.
They know they're being ridiculous.
Don't you, women? Don't you?
They know it. They know they're being ridiculous and can't get out of the ridiculousness.
Look at
and
them all
then
quiet
they
now.
just
Oh,
keep
now you're all
doing it.
quiet. No, compliment DC now, huh? Where you all at now?
Where they
So
saying?
it'd be like, yeah.
I didn't know what they were saying.
Oh, they've just been
They
mute
noticed
for
you
a
read
while.
This is how you know they know they're nuts. Occasionally, especially if we're watching like a movie or a show with couples and stuff. Like we watched that show. We just finished 4 seasons,
Okay.
and a lot of marriage stuff. A lot of
Four
it's
seasons.
good.
Okay.
It's good though. It's real good. They're doing a season 2. One of the episodes, I don't know where. It's just a good episode, having a good time. She just goes, "I'm sorry you have to deal with me." I said, "That's."
Keon
it's
starts
fine.
crying.
so that's
I waited
fine.
so long.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah, she knows. I was like, that's fine.
Wow. If
He's
someone
like,
did that,
"You're
I'd
like,
probably
cool."
get on one knee and be like, who are you?
He was like, I'm sorry.
I'm
you had to
petty.
do it
See,
to me.
that's when I rub it in. I've been telling you. I've been telling you this whole time.
It took a TV show to tell
Yeah, they
you.
took a TV show to say what I've been saying.
Nah, they know
Yeah.
them.
Yo won't say nothing. She'll just make a post
For real. About you?
about something.
Yeah.
What did it say?
She'll be like, dealing with women's feelings can be a lot to your mate. Maybe one of those.
Yeah.
You be reading it like
Nigga, just say you're sorry.
Yeah. Say it to me. Say it. Let me know that I ain't crazy. Let me know I ain't
Because you be
tripping.
like, I know I'm not.
You're right.
I'm like, I think I'm pretty solid. Like, I know mentally. I feel like I'm.
Matter of fact, ladies, give your man that validation. Give your man,
They're not
tell
gonna do it.
tell
You're
him
wasting
to
your
his
breath.
face.
You're wasting your breath.
Hey,
Keon.
hey, I get it. It can happen. It can happen.
You're wasting
speaking
your
on
time,
deaf
Keon.
speaking on deaf ears, man.
It can happen. It can happen.
You know what they need? They
you
need
This is
man
in the
that
episode, man. Thank you guys for watching.
Speaking on deaf ears, buddy.
Give your man validation, man. Let him know you be tripping.
I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction.
Let him know you be tripping.
Let's see. She said, "I know I'm crazy. I can put my glasses
You know
on.
what? They
But,
need
I
that
know
little
I'm crazy, but I also
translator
know my
earpiece
limits. I don't
for
poke the
men and
bear
women.
because I don't want the consequences. Fair enough.
Yeah, don't poke the bear. 'Cause sometimes the bear ain't even hidden. Sometimes the bear is just always out. Sometimes I'm just always out. Like he ain't never hibernating. He just crazy.
Yeah, I just
And you poke him, you just make him. Oh no.
You already poked me
like,
by
yeah.
being here.
Yeah.
y'all ain't gotten more. The older y'all get, though, y'all ain't been like,
y'all ain't tired of the
yeah. The,
What?
You don't want the,
of just the ramp
Of the
up.
what?
yeah, the
No, I've
Not you.
I've definitely learned how to be calmer now. Just
I thought I meant tired
because
of
nowadays
women.
you can get in trouble with if you don't stay calm as a man. I don't know your question. What
but even
question?
like the energy
Like,
of
you
it,
sound
like,
like you
how
wanted
you
to go
said,
back
you
to
said
the
like even
70s.
you said you'd have been petty. I'm like, why?
Oh,
At
just
this age, like,
because
DC
I
can't
don't
help
no
it.
no
You ain't
that's
tired?
me. I'm a Taurus.
DC can't help it,
you
man.
ain't
I'm a Taurus.
tired.
We're Tauruses. Or if we
You know what I mean?
if we tell you don't touch the stove and it's hot, and you touch the stove and it's hot, I gotta make you feel it.
That's
'cause-
you get.
You know what I mean?
The stove already made him feel it.
Nah.
The stove did it.
Because now I gotta hear you cry about it. I gotta hear you whine about it.
It
but
took
I
me-
told
What if they burn the stove and be like, you was right. You still got to double down?
Yeah, you should have got
If
burned.
they tell you, like, shit, I should have listened to you. You were correct.
I don't like wasting my time on my breath or energy.
So they
When I-
doing it for you though.
So
They're
when I
like,
speak,
hey,
when I give advice to you, if I've told you, hey man, don't touch the stove,
yeah.
you're gonna burn yourself. Now I just wasted my time and my energy.
Okay, but if they
You
come
touch
to
the
you
stove, now
after-
you're like, ah!
But then they like, you was 100% right. I'll never do it
100%
again.
burn.
I'm gonna start.
Can you wrap my hand?
Nah, you ain't got to do that.
I have to. I have to do. You got to appease and shit like that. But I told you because I'm gonna have to be I'm the problem solver. I have to fix it. So
I
once I
mean-
have to get involved and fix it, if you can go handle it all by yourself, okay,
Yeah, if they
cool.
handle it and they be like, you was right. They rapping it. You
Yeah,
was
you
right.
rapping it.
I
You
should have.
rapping it.
I should have
I'm gonna
listened to
go tuck off in
you.
the corner.
I should have listened to you.
I don't
You
want to
right.
see your pus.
You still gotta
I
say
don't want to see
something.
the burn mark. I don't want to see none of that. It just depends. It depends how they handle it. Sometimes I have the mercy rule where I just be like, okay,
Yeah, but
If
are
you-
you
if
logging
you-
it
if
though?
you-
Are you logging it though?
okay. If you own it,
you know he's logging it. That's what I'm
He's
saying.
a logger.
yeah, I'm logging.
Yeah,
it.
Captain's law.
Yeah, yeah. Mental no. But if you own it and without me having to tell you to own it, that's
I'll be like, man, I
That's
just want
dope.
to.
I'm a
really just
repeat
wanna
offender
chill.
kind of dude.
Yeah.
I'll let a bunch of stuff go. If I mention something and it happens again, I'm like, hey, this is what I was talking about last time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, here's a little, just like this is exactly right here. So
Yeah.
I was never happened again. I'm like, hey, yo, this
Yeah.
this is the last good nice tone. This is the
That sounds
last
about right.
time I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this thing nicely.
right.
Whether it's the kid, whether it's a person, this is the last one that's coming out
Yeah.
as nice as possible.
We're as respectful as I
That's
can
straight
be.
too.
I'm probably giving 3 already. So I'm gonna go, hey, blah blah blah. Hey,
Yeah.
I said this before. Hey, dog, we're here.
Yeah.
This next one is a
I-
problem.
I don't really be having arguments. I'll love bomb till I'm like, I'm out of ammo.
And then what?
Gone. I love bomb till I'm like, oh wait, these
I
bombs
had no more
ain't
grenades.
working over there. Shit, they ain't respecting these bombs. All right, let me get on out of here.
That might be worse to women. Where's all the love gone?
You chased it away.
You chased it
Fair
away.
enough. But
You
Keon,
took the broom and
I am
chased
getting
it out.
better as far as just letting stuff go, not tit for tat.
Yeah.
I feel myself
That's what I
get-
mean. Like the
Yeah.
older, I told her, I
You
was
have
like,
to,
I just
kinda.
want. I'm chilling,
Yeah.
bro. I'm just old. I'm just like, I don't.
You got too much going on in your day.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then I want the house to be the one place where when the world is kicking my ass, I can come here and chill. Like, I don't want to do no shit with you too.
Man, this happened the other day. I guess Izzy she had like 3 bowls of frozen mango or something like that, right?
That sounded hella good.
It was fire. And then I guess she asked her mom for another one. She said no. Yeah, I'm in the room. I don't know. Izzy said, "Can I have a bowl of frozen mango?" Yeah, let's go get it. Right? I don't know. She played her cards well, right? So I go give her the mango, and so Izzy's just eating happily. I'm like, first off, I told Izzy later on, I'm just like, nigga, if you're gonna go lie, go hide. You're right in the middle. Your mom can see you with another bowl. I was like, you can't lie to just be out in front of it.
What'd she say to that?
Okay. No, she was like, I was like, hey, listen, if you're gonna do something and you're gonna be like that, I was like, don't go in front of her.
She made the block hot.
Yeah, I was like, now we both in trouble.
You got to teach her though. You got to be like, I'll hold it. You just keep
coming and getting mad.
I didn't know.
Oh,
you didn't come with the. If mommy says something, that's my rule too.
Of course,
this is what I.
Of course, in person. So when Yo was like, I just told her she couldn't have that. I was like, hey, Izzy, did you say blah 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 blah? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, you're not supposed to. You do all that whole thing. And then but I didn't do that until a little later because at the time, this was like 9:30, 10. It's a weekend. I let Izzy stay up. That's what I used to do. And so then she was so Yo was like, hey, didn't I say that? And at the time, I was just kind of like, I don't know. And I just walked back in the room. I was like, I'm not about to do this now with y'all at 9. I was like, I'm already tired. Now I gotta, hey, didn't I? I was like, hey, man.
So you removed yourself.
I removed myself.
You was the problem.
I thought the story was going to have a better ending.
It did later.
Okay.
But at that time, I was like, because the lesson has to be taught.
Yeah. Later, at the time, you were like,
no, I'm not about to do all this.
I'm not finna decide.
She's already got the mango, bro. Eat the mango, nigga. Go to bed.
So then Yo got mad at you?
Yeah, so then she was like, thanks for the support. Yeah.
Bro,
how many times, dog?
I take my vote back, man.
Like,
my daughter ain't dating Chaz.
No,
bro.
Because you know how many times this happens,
you
bro?
voted too fast.
You know how many times this happens? How many times do I have to come in and be the disciplined backbone, right? She said something. She said, hey, you guys heard, blah, 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 right? I never, ever once get thanks for the support, right? Never once have I heard that. Okay, so the time I don't, right? The time I'm just like, man, later. Thanks for the support. So the sarcastic, thanks for the support, right? So then I'm like, hey, nigga, of all the times I had your back, never once do you go, oh, thanks. But the one time I didn't, nigga,
and you didn't know.
And I didn't know. I was the one lied to.
I'm the set up.
That's fair.
So then I'm like, dude, we're gonna have this conversation. I didn't feel like getting up in the first place to get in the mango. I was in the bed chilling. So I was like, let me get up. Let me.
You're just trying to keep Izzy quiet.
Yeah.
I feel
So then I was like, no, we're not about to do this. So then she said that. I didn't respond to her and be like, I didn't say that whole convo. I was like, yeah, no, you got it.
So the next day when the storm passed, you were just like,
so later that night,
later
that night I told Izzy. Later that night I told Izzy. I said,
Would you tell Yo?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should have went to Yo first, right?
No. I'm sure he did both. I'm just wondering if he talked to Yo.
No, I'm saying who do you go to first? You talk to Izzy first?
I talked to Izzy first. Because Yo was always but I still haven't told Yo about the when I say this, you don't say that. I'm not gonna deal with all that.
She'll see this episode.
Huh?
My question is, you didn't go to Yo first and be like, yo, I didn't know that you told her she couldn't have it.
Well, that was all at the time, because when she was like, didn't I just tell you that? I was like, oh, I ain't know. I was in the room.
But you didn't say that at that time. You just said
at that time I said I didn't know. I was like, I didn't know.
It just becomes a bigger conversation.
When the thank for the support made you where you walked the fuck away.
I was already walking off.
Once he found out we in trouble, he's like, wait,
hey, man, we'll do this another. Because also, I'm like, this is not a huge deal, right? At this time right now. Lying to your parents, yes. This is a big deal. This is also something we can talk about later. I was like, I'm not about to blow up the world right now and make a huge... Because there's times when I got to be like, hey, I'm so disappointed in you. And there's times I got to do all that.
Keep them nights out the socket.
Right.
That's one of the
I'm not going to tell you again. Yeah, that's when you got to turn up on, right? You got to be like... But otherwise, dude, I'm like, this is a combo weekend. I'm not about to do this to myself, man. I'm chilling. I'm having a good night. I'm having a good evening.
That's what it be.
I'm not about to ruin my mood and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And man, stuff falls off me like water. When she said, thanks for the support, I was like, yeah. It went right back. It went right back.
Sarcasm.
I get it.
Another day.
Stress level stays down when you do it that way.
Yeah, dude. I'm not about to do all this. Because nobody wants to see me wired.
Right.
Like, nobody wants to see
especially
that.
if you didn't know. If you didn't know,
that's...
Like once he said, oh shit, I didn't know. What else is he supposed to do?
Yeah.
He didn't know. So
And
it's
this
like,
is
Well,
what it turns
use a
into.
little goddamn common sense. You don't give a kid fruit at 10 p.m. and be like, good night.
It's the weekend, bro. We turn up.
I'm joking. No, I'm not.
That was funny.
That's what they're
it's like I don't know.
We both got lied to. Nigga, she did a good job.
Izzy's magnificent.
She did a good job. You got us.
We're teaching her well.
Smooth, yeah, she's
Bro,
smooth.
she was just.
Her only fault was eating in public.
It was like when people go steal and they be on IG live, like, yeah, nigga. I see you right in the middle of the living room, bro. I'm going. She got a little tent. Go hide in your tent. Eat your fruit. What are you doing? You already won, bro.
Yeah, Izzy could have tucked off. If
Oh.
she'd have tucked off, should have been good.
You been good.
She over there throwing it in her face. Oh,
Papa got me. I'm like,
thanks, Papa.
You can't have no mango.
Now we gotta do this. Now I gotta go check with her everything we say now.
Yeah.
Would your mom?
You ruined it. You set a precedent. You ruined it.
You're like, I'm not catching heat again.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's funny.
You're
All
like,
right,
shit.
Craig, where you at?
I'm at Craig Wayans on everything. Still working on the auditions. I think they're gonna bring it to somebody with more followers, but the idea is still up in the air.
Like Marlon?
Letting y'all know. No, he's too busy. But
Oh,
like
okay.
somebody that's a Instagram star,
Okay.
social media star.
Yeah, one of those. Hey guys, I'm here from the.
Yeah. I might say something weird.
This dropped this week? No?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, this drops this week.
yeah.
You going, Craig? You going, Chaz?
Yeah. June 27th and June 20th. I'm at Riddles in Chicago with Shantae Wayans.
Hey.
I don't know what this Pittsburgh club is. September 13th, we're in Pittsburgh. I don't know the club though. I'll figure it out, guys. We got time. We got time, everybody. But yeah, I am there. Lacroni Chaz is up. We got Craig Smith this week. Episodes
Okay.
to drop today. Yeah, we've had Tahir and Brent, and we'll get everybody on soon enough. And then yeah, so Craig Smith this week. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I am. What is this? June?
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
Today will be the 3rd.
I ain't got nothing city wise. I just have stuff. Ships and local.
Ships.
I don't go back on the road to cities until August. So August is gonna be Sacramento. Houston, Phoenix, and somewhere else. So you guys get your tickets for that. Especially Houston, because y'all been waiting for years. So I finally booked it. August 16th. So you guys get your tickets for Houston.
DC's doing Little Stone, Maine.
What's that? What do you mean?
Just say you do every
Every random little city.
We're at the Nutbuck Casino and
We got some normal ones this time.
Roosters.
Normal ones this time. Austin, Texas. That's June 5th. That's Cap City Comedy Club.
oh, Cap
June
City. I like
5th
Cap.
through the 7th. And then Raleigh, Improv,
Carolina.
North Carolina, June 12th through the 15th. Pull up to those. And then, I'm coming out with new Prove It shirts. A dope color, black and neon green. So I want you motherfuckers to get
green.
those.
I got some
Order
Jordans
those
to
for
go
me.
with those.
Yeah,
Neon
get those. I'm
green,
trying. The new
yeah.
neon green's gonna be fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the Air Max 95s.
Okay,
I got some
okay.
shoes to go with those.
But get those for
That'll
me.
work.
For the Wild Child Tour with Marlon.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. And then we'll see y'all next week.
We out.
Yeah.